Hi everyone, welcome back to Kellyanne Lifestyles. Today we are going to do our cash stuffing for the week of February 3rd. I've decided to break my weeks and cash stuff my sinking funds every week just for consistency's sake. I'm really looking to build really good financial habits, and I think if I do it once a week rather than once every 2 weeks, it'll just build that consistency. Again, I only was able to do 2 of the 4 weeks in January for my debt-free Fridays or my financial Fridays. So I'm looking to increase that, making it more and more consistent as we go along is ultimately the goal. So I was paid $1,100 from my day-to-day job. I received $40 for cutting my grandma's hair, so I'm going to stuff that in my savings challenge. And then these are some of my bills that I've already paid. They've been auto paid. My RRSP comes out. I'm putting $25 into my tax-free savings account. And then the 100 envelopes, I'm going to be putting in my $40 from my grandma and an additional $45. So I'm doing cash envelopes and sinking funds today. So let's just see. We're gonna unstuff my cash envelopes, which I have $40 left in groceries. I have $50 left in gas, and I'm gonna leave that in there. Gas is crazy expensive, so we're gonna do that. I have another 20 in Kelly's. I have an additional 20 in home, and that's going to be put into my home sinking fund. And then I have $10 into my kids, which I will put those into the kids sinking fund. So let's just see what we're going to do here. I am going to just stuff my cash envelopes. So I'm going to try something new with groceries. So I'm going to be using my Visa card and paying that back on my next pay. And then it'll kind of revolve like that. $40 for Kelly, $20 for home, $10 for the kids. So that's $70. And then I have a remaining amount. So I'm going to put this in kiddos. Of course, I'm going to the last one. So, and I made these myself, which I actually love. I haven't perfected it for sure, but it's something that I am looking at perfecting and then hopefully bringing it to my Etsy shop, which I have linked down below. 20 goes into home just for different things, and then 40 goes into my envelope. So that's great. And then that's it for my cash envelopes. And I put these in my purse, and I use this pretty much every day. It goes with me everywhere. So I'll put that off to the side. I am going to put this in red. So in kiddos, $10 goes there. And in home, $20 comes from there. So I will stuff that now because I only stuff that when I take money out of my cash envelopes. So in kids, there's $5 there already. We're gonna put the 10 there, so that's a total of 15. In home, there is 10, and then I'm going to add a 20, so there's a total of 30 in there, and I will do the tractors after. This 40 or 60, I should say, 20 of this is going into, we'll see what we're doing with that later. So I'm just going to put that down here, and then we'll see what we're working with here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. So we'll just organize these. And we'll get started. So I have done my trackers for these guys. I did them preemptively. So these should all be correct. So we have right now 55.60, and we're adding 25. So we have 50, 75, 85. So 85 in emergency, which is great. And car fund, we should have the same. No, we don't. We have 55. So we're adding 25. So 50, 75, 80. In my snowball, I have currently, oops, 20, 30, 40, $40. And it's getting a 10 and a 5. So it has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, which that is excellent. In events, it's getting a 10, and there is 25. So 20, 35. And this is for birthdays, baby showers, stuff like that. Christmas is getting 25, and it has 55. So a 20 and a 5. So 50, 70, 75, 80, which is exactly correct. And I hope to be putting in $50 every 2 weeks, and more when I can afford it, just so that I don't put myself in positions where I am paying Visa cards and stuff like that back after Christmas. So Doggos has 60 right now, so 50, 55, 60, and it's getting 25. So it should have 85. 50, 70, 75, 80, 85. Perfect. School, I should be bulking this up right now, but I'm not. I'm a teacher and I need to take an additional course, but we're gonna just kind of cash flow that when we need and have a good basis right now. So 25, 30, and it's getting a 10. So 20, 35, 40. So $40 here, which isn't horrible, but should be getting more. Self-care is going to get 10, and it has 30 right now, or 25, sorry. So it's gonna have 35, 20, 35. So that's done with the purple binder. Moving on to my clear sparkle binder, which I absolutely love. It's a little bit more flimsy, a little bit harder to use, but I do love it still. So Cottage is going to be getting 5. And it has 15 right now. So 10, 15. So 10, 15, 20. Saving is getting 10. And it has 30 right now, so 25, 30, 20, 30, 40. So ultimately, I know that we should be paying ourselves first, but once I get all of my sinking funds to a really good spot, that's when I'll be focusing on saving and getting that organized a little bit more. But this is really good for right now. So date night is getting, it has 25. My tracker's wrong. That's okay. So it has 25, it's getting 10, 20, 35. Valentine's Day is coming up, but I don't think that'll cut it for Valentine's Day. Boss Babe is getting 5. I am hoping to do some giveaways and stuff like that, so that's where this money is going to come from, or that money is going to come from. So 10, 15, 20. There's extra money in all kinds of places. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put this into date night. So date night actually now has 40. Boss Babe now has 15. Okay, miscellaneous. I have no idea what this is going to be for, but it has money in it. So if I ever need extra change or something like that, that's where I'm going to get it from. So that's going to be a 5 from there. Kiddos we've already put in, and that now has 15. And home now has 30, I believe. 25, 30. Yep. 30. And then Kelly's sinking fund, it says 5, but I have a 10 left. So we're going to put a 10 in here. So it has 25. So 20, 35. And then I'm going to put a 20 in there. So it is, and that's from my rollover, from my mine. So 20, 40, 55. That's what's going to go in there. 55. And I will probably have this used for clothing, or I was thinking about getting a new Apple Watch. Who knows what I'll do with this. It's just for me. There we go. So this is my envelope for next week. It has the money for next week. And then I also, my baby sister is engaged and is getting married this year. I believe in September is when she should be getting married, is when she's picked the date. So I am her maid of honor, which I am so, so happy to be. But weddings, as we all know, is very expensive. So I'm going to create a sinking fund where I am putting money aside. So that $40 that I got from my grandma is actually going into this little sinking fund. And then my rollover amount is going to go in here as well. So I now have 20, 40, 60, 80 in that sinking fund for my sister's wedding. So kind of anything that I get, I'll be putting in there. She wants to do a bachelorette in Alberta, in Calgary, for the Stampede. So it'll be an expensive one for sure. And I'm going to bring in my 100 envelope challenge. I personally like being able to do more than one envelope. So I'm going to do a 20 and a 25, if I can find one. There we go. I should be filling a 45, but I want to do more than one. because I like getting more than one done. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done right now. And we are doing 2 more. So 25. Which again, I've also made this. So if people are interested, I know there's lots of these around. I have like 3 or 4. So if you ever want one, I've already got 3 or 4 made, and I just haven't really wanted to put them up on my Etsy, but I do have some, and they fit like this. They fit both Canadian money and American money, obviously. So we're going to add those in there. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this. Now that my sister's getting married, I'll probably use that for that. So the last thing that I have is my trackers. So I have my 100 envelope trackers, I have my Christmas tracker, and my emergency fund tracker. So I did add 25 today to my emergency fund. And I know I have a little bit more than that in here, in the envelope, but I'm only doing the 25 as I do them. And these are actually on my Etsy shop. So the link is down below. It has my emergency fund and my Christmas tracker on there. And I'm hoping to add more as I have a ton of them made, but these are the only ones that I have listings for. So there's that. And then my last one is 2. So I did a 20, and a 25. Oh man, I wanted to change this color. I'm gonna change it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 was done in January. So these 2 are gonna be done in February. And this is just so I can see kind of like how I was doing each month. I would have had 2 extra. I was gonna put another 40 in there, but my sister's wedding is kind of taking a bit of priority as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already. And just because I'm curious, let's see how much that is. My massive calculator. So we've got 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 20 plus 25, 45 plus 50. So I already have $170 saved in my 100 envelope challenge. All right, guys, that's it for me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The more people who join will obviously help me out. I hope that it's realistic. I'm new at this. I'm trying to figure it out. Super inspired by all of the wonderful ladies in the budgeting community. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you here again soon. Bye, guys.